I just looked at my picture. Hello, Cheyenne. How are you? Hi, Faye. I hope everyone's had a good day so far. Oh, there was a little jump there. I had a good day. It went by fast. Hello, Jacqueline. And it's going to go even by faster tomorrow. Hi, Marion. It was good. How was yours? Just a second. What do we have over here? Let's do the animals today. See what kind of animal, depending on whether you're male or female. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm going to pull a card and numbers and pull an animal card. Lazy day. Oh, I forget what those are like. I worked. I jumped right into doing readings after work, and now I'm here. Oh, we'll have a look, Cheyenne. So last night, my daughter pointed out that all of you who were on screen, like listening, you got an example of what it's like to get a reading from me. Anything comes out of my mouth. There is diarrhea of the mouth. Okay, Cheyenne, since you asked first, tell you what, give me a number from 1 to 10. Cheyenne, just fast like. Okay, if Cheyenne can't, maybe someone else. Oh, there we go. She said 4. Okay, thank you. Ooh. Well, the 26th of December is going to... There's movement around it. This looks like clear sailing, but it also looks like you have to be focused on what you want on the 26th. And there's a lot of blue around it, so there's energy that is going to be flowing for you, Cheyenne. And it feels as though, I don't know, this looks like it's going in the right direction. And this is normally a young person's card, so there's a flower, which means hope. So I feel like it's going to be better than you anticipate. All right. And then let's see what animal you get. And, ooh, the eagle. Trust your higher self, Cheyenne. That's what they're saying about the 26th. Okay. That you can soar just like that other card showed, and you can be successful in whatever you decide to do. Hey, Faye. So based on Cheyenne's, hi Ilya, number, I am going to do every 4th card till I have down to not having 4 cards. Okay, Faye, I pulled the world. And this is literally making your world revolve around you. You're not asking you to stand still. You're asking your world to move. And it feels very successful in the process. And I like the fact you had a lazy day, because that's exactly what she looks like she's doing. She's having a lazy day. And it feels like it's going to be a lot of fun, that the world's turning to your direction, and you don't have to worry about chasing people anymore. They should be chasing you down, Faye. And Faye, I picked the hawk, and it's focus. Choose your priorities and eliminate all distractions. And I think that's a good choice and something that you might want to look at. Okay. Jacqueline, you were next. I picked this. It says art, but it's balance. It's bringing the energy around you and putting it into balance. It could be doing yoga, meditation. It could be you need to focus a little more on what you want inside your life and how you're going to get it. And it's really the core of this is really it's about you. What do you want? And the thing is as long as you know, then you can make that even balance. But if you're uncertain, then they're saying have a little caution and make sure you're paying attention to signs and cues around you. All right, and you get the lion. Ask for what you want. Okay, a powerful card. And I really do believe that if we, and this is coming from a girl who never asked for anything, didn't ask for help, anything like that. When I think of that and I think of the times that I finally learned how to say, okay, I need help, that it's made a huge difference in my life. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Hey, Marion. Okay, let's see which one you get. Ooh, the 5 of Swords, money. And communication and discussing plans and ideas and flowers in bloom. So this is a new idea, a new plan, a new concept for you. And there's the money seems to be flowing. It doesn't seem to be stuck anymore. And it also feels like you're making some alterations to someone's getting married. So you're helping them fix their wedding dress. And it, again, looks like it's going to be fun and you're going to have a great time. And there's a thing around Eric that's coming up, and I'm just going to tell him to be careful, to pay attention to the roads, wherever it is he's driving, and to really make sure that he's cautious when he stops. So I would think, I don't know if that means his tires aren't working properly or the brakes. Just have him check everything out. And Marion, I pulled the wolf. You are safe and protected at all times. It's the guardian card. And I like the wolf card, just like Penelope, I like wolves. They're pack animals, not that I'm a pack animal, because I'm far from it. I'm a loner. And so to me, your family is important, and so are your friends, just like you're important because you're my friend. And I wouldn't have it any other way. You're welcome, Cheyenne. Hi, Ilya, Lisa, Heather, Kathy, Liam. Okay. Ilya, I lost train of thought there for a minute. Ilya, I picked the Queen of Pentacles. And I love it. She's got horns on her head. A little story. When my daughter and her cousin Cassie were younger, and they were just getting ready to turn 13, and I went, "Oh my God!" I said, "You have horns," and because I rubbed on the side of their head, and Cass believed me, Ash believed me, and it was so funny. And now my daughter draws pictures with horns on their head. But this is you, Ilya, taking charge, but you're also relaxed in the process. And it's like you could guide, you could shepherd that sheep or ram, but you're not. The ram's not running to anything. You're not in a hurry to put everything into place. And this is just saying sit back and view your surroundings, because as you view your surroundings, you're going to see a few changes that probably should have been taking place about a year ago, but now they're falling into place. And then let's see which animal you get tonight. The horse. Well, You always have a choice. That's what this horse says. And as you all know, I said white horse, white cat, red-headed lady, and you have good luck. And the horse also represents freedom. Lisa, hi. Okay. Lisa, I have the devil. And this is normally feeling like you're tied to something, but you don't have to be tied to it. The choice is up to you. But this is sitting in contemplation, allowing energy to flow into you to make a direction. You are going to have to make a choice between wild days, home, and travel. So I'm going to say listen to your instincts, because whatever the choice is, it should come from inside of you, in your very soul, so that you can make that choice. But I also get the impression oh, wait a minute. Would you recognize a Wendy by any chance? And I also too feel that with this, there's a little change inside the house. What could it be? Like, check your water line. I'm not 100% sure, but there's something going on inside your house. But if you do know Wendy, if you wouldn't mind saying yay or nay towards the bottom, and say yay or nay yet, Wendy, so I know what I asked. Okay, just a minute. And your animal is the seal. Imagination, Lisa. Immerse yourself in artistic and creative expression. All right? So that's what they're suggesting. So I will put it out there for you and give it a shot. I don't know how many of you know about automatic writing, and that's basically you sit with a piece of paper in front of you and you've got a pen or pencil, depending on your preference, and you just start doodling. And as you doodle, it begins to take you off, and sometimes you actually see words from it, but it's like channeling someone in to actually write for you. And that's called automatic writing. It's definitely worth trying. I've never, to this day, ever called in anyone who wasn't nice. And you just set your intentions. I'd like someone who could help me express myself in words, if that's what you're looking for. Okay. Hi, Heather. I hope you had a good day too. You as well, Lisa and Ilya. Let's see. Oh, 9 of Pentacles, Heather. Money. But the money's coming towards you. It's not just going out the door to pay all the bills. This is money coming towards you. And it could even be an opportunity for new employment, or switching your employment just a little, like fine-tuning the radio sort of idea. And it feels like there's a lot of energy, a lot of light around it. And it does feel as though you're really going to enjoy it. So I would say be prepared for change around employment and a little excitement in the process too. But again, I know most people wouldn't see it, but it made me think he's having another baby. Because that almost looks like an embryo splitting into 3. And so it could be someone who's telling you that they're having triplets. And you get the cougar. And this is confidence. And be bold and take charge, Heather. So whatever it is you want to do inside your employment, be bold and take charge. You're welcome, Cheyenne and Kathy. Hello. Hope you had a good day too. And let's see what we have. 1, 2. Oh, the Princess of Cups. Oh, this is a nice card. I haven't seen all these cards. And there's a swan like a hat on her head. And she seems, so someone's getting married. There's an anniversary coming up. And there's an opportunity for you to take a small little trip in I think it's June. That's what I'm sort of hearing in my head. So, Kathy, make sure if COVID still is, rules and regulations are in effect, that you're abiding by them too if you take a trip. And Kathy, I picked the salmon. Determination. You know where you are going and you will get there. So all that new meditation, dream catchers, they're all going to pay off for you. And you're going to find that maybe your spiritual side is opening up more, Kathy, than you anticipated. So be prepared. There are pleasant surprises along the way for you. Okay, Liam, let's have a look and just bear with me. Ooh, little fire going on here. And this is a decision process that you're going to make. It could be around work by the looks of things. And Liam, you may be making some alterations around work. They may be expanding something. I don't know, you do, I was going to say daycare, but it's not daycare. Gardening or hedge trimming or something. And if you're going up a ladder to do hedge trimming, I'm going to ask that you make sure the ladder is firm in place, because the last thing you want to do is come down head first or back first. So be careful at work. And this is the end of the month, towards the end of the month, whatever the Friday is, and I don't know it. So just be careful, okay? Forewarned is forearmed. And you get the dolphin. Playfulness, time to play. So maybe you, like I always talk about us women getting the inner child out there and having some fun, but maybe you do too. Maybe taking a day and being with your boys and just mucking around and having some fun might be good for all of you. Okay, Faye, you are welcome. Jacqueline, oh, you're welcome too. Hello, Penelope. And oh, you're welcome, Marion and Ilya. Penelope, the Prince of Wands. This is movement. This is taking on a challenge and knowing that you're going to be able to do it, and not being afraid of speaking out and saying what's on your mind, because you know that what you're going to say has substance to it. And because you know that, they're saying just go ahead. You don't have to crack a whip. You don't have to lift your voice. You just say it the way it is, because that's exactly how it's meant to be said. And tonight you get the empathy. Speak less and listen more. Okay, that's koala. Oh my God, I can't speak. So anyways, Penelope, that's for you. And that just adds into the idea that you don't have to raise your voice. You're welcome, Ilya. Lisa, you do know a Wendy. Okay. Now, we're going to continue the conversation, because I'm going to ask you, is Wendy alive? Okay. If you could tell me that would be, again, remember, Wendy alive. All right. Hi, Heather, again. You're welcome. Work is going very well. I'm starting a very intense course. Oh, there you go. Wow, there you go. Congratulations. And no, it's your money. It's not the bank. It's your money. Okay. Hi, Jessica. And Lisa, I'll get right to you. Okay. Whoops. Just a minute. I need to pull a card for Wendy. That's why I'm asking. But first I'm doing Jessica, and then I'll pull the card for Wendy. Foundations, Jessica. It's all about foundation. If our foundation is solid, be it ourselves, our home, our belief systems, then everything flows. It flows. It doesn't actually knock the cups down, as you can see. It's just a steady stream. Also, you might want to have, what's it called? A fountain around you. Just because I would tell you that if you're going to make decisions in your life, that you should be listening to water, or you should be close to water, because it would be very important. And for you, Jessica, I picked the elephant, which is resolve. and you will overcome any obstacles that are in your path. And these are amazing creatures. And they seem to be able to go through some of the roughest times in life. So having the elephant around you as a spirit guide, to me, is very beneficial because it shows, I mean, a lion, a tiger, you see the strength. But with this guide, the gentleness, the strength, the caring, because they're family oriented and they're a matriarch. So it just says you're a powerful woman. Hope your husband knows that. And for Wendy. Okay, well, Liam, please make sure that ladder doesn't have a run loose or that it's not lifting to one side, because if it is, you're going to be kissing the ground. Okay, so for Wendy, I picked the moon, which means, well, actually, two things. She's got some changes happening around her, and she just needs to go with the flow, because if she fights it, she's going to have a problem. It's almost like, no, 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 and I'm going, yes, yes, yes. So just tell her to take it easy. And I don't know if her mom's alive or not, but I do have a lady on the other side who, and I think it's like a DDD, like Deborah, Donna, Denise, Darlene, who is throwing her kisses. And I don't know who she is to her, whether it's family, a friend, an acquaintance, but she is saying hello. And tell her I picked the moose. And this is about authority. You know what you want in your life. And that could be she's got a decision to make and she just has to trust it. Okay. Tanya, let's have a look. I will in a moment, Kathy. Tanya, I pulled the sun, and this is celebration. And also orange, which is, orange is your, oh my God, I can't remember. It's either your solar plex or your sacria. And so just a little orange energy would be helping. But this is all about celebration. This is achieving goals inside your life, Tanya, that you have set and sort of put aside, and now you're coming back to it, and they're saying hallelujah. Okay, so celebrate what you're going after, because it is definitely the right choice now. And I picked the fox, and this is adaptability. Adapt to the changes that are happening. And I think that's you. I think you're very capable of adapting, of flowing and moving and ducking and getting under things. And I don't really feel like you let life weigh you down, but when it does, you seem to be able to come up and over it. And I think that's really important. Thank you, because I actually was just going to pull Sandra cards. And I'll do that. And then Lily, I'll get a card for you too. And one for Kathy. Okay, so Sandra, for you, the Fool. This is everything. You're a superhero. And this says to me, go ahead, fly. But remember to stay grounded as well, because the cat is holding on to your legs saying, hey, where are you going? I also get the feeling, because look, he's got abs and we don't. So maybe there's some exercise that you should be doing as well, and watching your diet too, Sandra. And I picked the giraffe, which is one of my favorite next to cats. And this is foresight. You are able to see what is in store for your future. So we're all born intuitive. It's whether or not we choose to listen to it. I mean, I had a dad who sort of bullied us into using it. And then our mom didn't use hers that much. Then our gran used hers. So, you know, everyone was different along the way. And having foresight is great, but sometimes it's a regular pain in the ass. So I, like my cards, will take what I want out of my foresight and use it. Other times I just let the rest go and think, okay, you know, I'll see what happens. So Kathy, let us pull you cards, and this is Kathy H. In case you're wondering, I had Cheyenne, because she was first on, give me a number 1 to 10. And so I'm pulling, she gave me 4. So every fourth card is what I'm pulling tonight. And Kathy, this is communication. This is some legal papers that are going to have to be signed. Really important to read them because there could be a curveball hidden in there somewhere. And it's also communication about knowing what you want, going after it, but leaving behind what you no longer need. Okay, so it's really being determined, and it's not a perfect square, but it's not a triangle either. And it's not an isos. What's that called? A sus. It's not that other one either. So it's been a long day. But this says have faith and courage, because you're going to get through whatever the communication thing is that may be holding you up. I do see the screen flashing every now and then, so hopefully it's still in place. And Kathy, I picked the turtle, which is retreat. Stop trying to make something happen. Okay, this one I disagree with, all right? Even though that's what it says, I feel more like swim towards where you need to be. You've got a homing beacon, and that you should be using it. Trust your instincts, all right? Okay, Jessica, what did you say? Yes, your husband knows and has learned the hard way over the years. I am so blessed to have him. Yeah, he's lucky to have you too. And you're welcome. Okay, Lily. The Emperor. Oh, you're sort of like a sheep in lamb's clothing, are you? And this is, you've been tamping down your strength. Instead of being true to yourself, it feels as though you're so busy putting your energy and putting out fires with everyone else that you need to take some time for yourself, Lily. So take a few minutes, sit, have a cup of tea, whatever your poison is, and just enjoy life. You don't always have to be at everyone's beck and call, except your must. That's totally different. And I picked the order. It says, surrender. There you go. Let go of control. All right. So if you are a little bit of a control freak, which apparently I am, let it go. As though I've let go. Preaching to the choir. Okay. Jeanette. Hi, Jeanette. How's the house going? I hope better. Okay, just a minute. We're going to try it again. I want to give you good news. The Three of Swords. Well, obviously you are going through a little heartache and upheaval right now. But the nice part is there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to get there and things are going to work out for you. And there's some communication skills here that are going to have to be practiced a little bit. And some legal papers to be signed too for you. And there's, I don't understand what they mean by a scouting of something. So I don't know if that means you're looking for another place to live, but there could be a scouting. And you got the lizard, and it says dream time. Pay attention to your dreams and visions. All right, Jeanette, don't let them go. They're still there. They can always be there. And it seems to be important. Oh, good. The plumber's coming tomorrow. Good. That will be the start of it, and then you can get going with the rest of it. Okay. Any questions? Because if you have them, I'll do them. And but so one of the readings I did tonight was a little emotional. And I found out I didn't put my blocker up, and I broke out in splotches all over. So really important if you decide to ever do readings to make sure you put your barrier up before you start doing them. And one of the questions asked tonight with the person I did the reading with, they wanted to know, how do I go out the door and not hear everything? And think of a light switch, okay? And with the light switch, it just basically, you see it turn off and you leave it off until you come. And that is how it works for me. Okay, Lisa, I have a question. I was at my in-laws on Monday, had my phone on a table, and then it went on the floor. Then I put it on the couch, and twice the phone went off the couch. Was this a message? If he's dead, yeah. Yeah, I would say absolutely, Lisa. And Heather, do you think I will get my divorce finalized this year? Ooh, do I? I hear a voice inside my head saying no, but pulled the Ace of Swords, which, yes, but it may drag out right to the end of the year. And I don't know if that's because he's really not, like, it could be because of COVID and everything's been pushed back, but I would say it could go all the way to the end of the year. Okay. The person getting married, Kathy, is someone you do know. I don't think you're close, like, best friends, but I do think you know them. And I do feel like they're, well, when you say young, I automatically think 21, but I would say more around 30, give or take a little on that. Okay, if Ilya, if you are starting a class with scrying with candles, first of all, make sure you're grounded. Use a white candle. Contrary to what they might be telling you, please use a white candle. Keep a notepad and a pen next to you, because the images are going to flash really fast. And when they do, you want to be able to catch them. Now, the other thing you can do is, you could ask yourself to remember, but I when I did scrying, I prefer to have a pen and paper because the images showed as pictures. Wow, 5 years? No wonder he's... isn't there something here in BC where you can ask for a divorce because he is stalling? Like, you can take it in front of a judge? I know it's called something. If I think about it, I'll tell Sean and he can hand it on to you. Hi, Amanda. And Amanda, I picked the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And to me, this means things are working out for you. They're beginning to fall into place. You're the driver. And that this is also time just to take time out. See how the Sphinx is sitting up there on the wheel and he's got the halo over top of his head. And it just feels like you need to maybe take some downtime for yourself. Just relax. Okay. It would be really grateful for everyone around you if you slowed down a little. Okay. And I picked the Bear. You need to have boundaries. I think we've done this before. Stand your ground. When you make a decision and you know you're right about it, Amanda, stand your ground. I would think probably because you like to help people and you're in the care industry, that you like to sort of give in a little bit to keep the peace, but they're saying to stand your ground. So I'm going to put out there, please stand your ground. All right. And Heather. Okay, Heather, I've got an idea for you. All right. Okay, this is an old family recipe. You need 3 eggs, and the full moon's coming up, so you want to do this the day before, the day of, and the day after the full moon. You're getting ready for a shower, and let's pretend this is an egg, okay? You've got the egg, it's in its shell, and you're getting ready for a shower, and you rub it all over yourself, asking to remove your ex-husband's energy and to encourage him to sign the divorce papers. Then you crack the egg, dump it in the toilet, crush the shell, throw it in, and you get in the shower and you wash off, and make sure you wash the bottom of your feet off. And you do it the day before, the day of, and the day after the full moon. It is a family recipe that I hand out freely, and it is amazing how well it works. So give it a shot. See what happens. You have nothing to lose by trying it. And that goes for anyone. I use it for money when finances begin to feel like, oh my God, I'm struggling with my finances. When I get pissed off about things. And yeah, I bet you're all surprised that I have a temper. And so when my temper gets the best of me, I go in and I do it, asking it to calm my temper down. And let's see, what else have I used it for? Protecting my daughter, use an egg. See, Ilya, the egg thing really works. And it is amazing. Get rid of ex-boyfriends. Oh, it really works for that one. It's a multi-purpose tool. And I really enjoy it. And like I said, I like to hand it out because it was handed down to me. And I figure, wisdom's freedom. Or freedom's wisdom, whichever way you want to look at that. Any other questions? Oh, wait, Liam, sorry, you had mentioned seeing me in a house and having land. Is there any more in regards to this? Okay, don't use the whole carton, Kathy. Let's have a look. Okay, it is a 2-story house, and if that's north, south, east, it should be faced a little northeast. There's it's not here though. Okay, so it's out of Victoria. Okay, apparently between here and Duncan. And here is, I'm in Esquimalt. I don't know where you are. Okay, and 2 stories. There's something on the back and you step down into it. So it might have a sunken living room. There is trees to one side and the color blue stands out. Hope that helps. And I've got a 4 on that. So that probably, you're looking about 4 years is what I'm thinking. Well, Ilya, I'm really glad it worked. And please, anyone, feel free. Hand out the recipe. And sometimes, just so you know, sometimes you have to, since Heather, your ex is holding on so tightly, you may have to do it 3 months in a row on those 3 days. Okay, so just keep that in mind. No, Sandra, sorry. It's not around you, but it's close to you. And I know that sounds funny, but it's not around you. So first of all, check the drain in the bathroom and then check your sock drawer. Okay. Any other questions? Well, anyone want to talk about something? Give me a topic. I can talk. Otherwise, how about we call it an early night and we all get ready for the weekend? I can hardly wait. And yeah, let's have some fun, So you got, I think it's a little farther than Langford. Okay. And I guess Langford, you could go out to Souk, right? Out that way, out to Machosa and Souk. So keep looking. But I was sort of Duncan is what I'm hearing. Somewhere, but mind you, Duncan goes that way too. So, yeah. Sorry, I do know it's not here. Langford's a good choice. Oh, tell her she's welcome. And, okay, just a minute, Lisa. Put them down. Sorry, my hands didn't know what they were doing. Lisa. 9 of Cups celebration. Cups flow over. We're achieving the diamonds and success inside of our life. No, with Sandra's ring, but there might be a diamond around. And a diamond in the rough. It's a person. So there could be someone new being met. And this is all about energy and him harnessing his energy, using it productively, and to watch his back. And the antelope, decisiveness. Make a decision and take appropriate action for, and that's his animal tonight. Oh, I'm sorry, Heather. Sorry about telling you might be going back to Souk. Okay, what about Machosen? Is that Souk? I don't know. Just found it after Christmas. So, or no, we found it in September. I haven't been over there. So it was a nice area. But I'm still leaning towards Duncan. Like between, let's say between Langford and Duncan. You're welcome, Lisa. Anyone else have a question they'd like to ask? All right. Well, I pulled a card for tomorrow, the High Priestess. What we command, we can achieve. What we ask for is right in front of us. Open our eyes and be prepared to be amazed. And this is you channeling, every one of you channeling your energy to find your desires and dreams and putting them into place. I hope you all have a fantastic evening and just sit back, relax, or turn on some music and dance, because, you know, energy is the one thing that keeps us going. But the other portion of it is the fact that that energy allows the changes to happen around us. If we if we only sit stationary, nothing happens. But if we get up and we move, then things begin to change. Sure, you can send a picture of your dream catchers. Good night, Faye. We should get together sometime on Zoom and have a little chat. You're welcome. You have a great weekend as well, Liam. Try to stay dry for any of you who are working outside. Lisa, let's hope that plumber, or Jeanette, sorry, let's hope that plumber really gets things going so you can move back home. All right. Good night, everyone. May love, peace, joy, and happiness find you all in mysterious ways. Blessed be.